You need that real hip hop in your life? You need the International Reign Supreme Show.
I was getting ready to say, for a minute, I thought that I started and we were already on, and apparently we weren't. Hold on, let me mute my phone real quick. Let me put it on vibrate. I've been having it on mute all day and been missing calls from my people. So my bad on that.
All good.
Oh, yes.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the intro right about now. Motherfucking International Supreme Team is in the building. This is the third interview. 1, 2, 3, count them. Special guest, Vic Spencer. You know what I mean? In the building. Shouts out to my brother, Mr. International.
Shout out.
Dice Gang Scoop up in the spot. We are the Supreme Team. Let's go.
You know, we couldn't start this episode without starting our intro. You know, we tried it on, it just didn't fit. But welcome back to the show. And for those who've been rocking with us, no, I don't like to say welcome back, but you know, Taraji, it was up in my ear, you know, pause a little while ago. It was like, yo, son, we need to do a we back. I'm like, yo, we ain't going nowhere. He was like, son, it's been a minute. I'm like, but it's always a minute. So we just want to say we appreciate for everybody that rocked with us. If you're listening to us on I don't know, run it off, y'all. What we got? Pandora,
iHeart, you know,
Spotify, Deezer,
Luminary, all that.
Instagram, Facebook. We on all major platforms. Rock with us, you hear us, you watch us, you subscription with us.
Yep, everything them dudes said, we got it on Lock D. So yo, follow me on Twitter where I'm most active at Reign Supreme Show. You can follow us on the gram at Reign Supreme Show, and of course you can hit us on our website to find everything on www. I think I might have said too many W's, but you get it. ReignSupreme.com. So yo, you know, I never like to correct my brother Taraji, but he was kind of right or kind of wrong. This isn't just our third interview with Vic Spencer. We've done more than 3, but what makes this episode more significant is it's the third in the installment of Psychological Cheat Sheet 3. One of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that we tapped in with the God is because not only we're a fan of his music, but we're also a fan of his body of work. So for us, this was more like playing catch up. I like to call this episode the Vic Spencer's report card, simply because we get to catch up on all the other projects that he's done, and we get to check out, get to talk to him a little bit about the project that he's on, feature with production from Stu Bangers. So shout out to him. The name of the project's called Impact, which stands for I must punch a car today. That's what Impact is.
That's dope.
And School, you said that you were already up on it, right?
Yeah, it's definitely good. Like, I didn't get too deep into it, but what I heard so far, it's definitely dope. I go back to listen again. But you know, what Vic is doing, what Vic do, with his witty lines and everything, punches. You know how Vic do his boss and everything. He definitely do what he's doing. But so far, it's dope.
Yep, agreed. So yo, man, no further delays on anything. Yo, check out the episode. Peace. Take care. Be easy. You know what I mean? All them things. You know what I mean? But yeah, love, fish, and hair grease.
You know what I say? Hey.
IST in the building.
Nah, but for real, man, y'all get into the episode. Check us out with Vic Spencer as we do Vic Spencer's report card, Psychological Cheat Sheet 3.
Definitely excited.
Wow. All right. What's up, man?
That nigga in trouble.
Oh man, that ain't COVID. That's chronic. All right.
Oh man, bro.
Yo, so our man should be tapping in just a moment.
I see. My bad, bro. Listen, y'all see me making facials or facial special. Yo, what up, my dude? I'm watching Syracuse and Notre Dame.
I think I'm in now. Finally.
Touchdown.
I'm finally in. Shit.
What up, Vic?
What it do, man?
Man, it's been a long time, fam. What's going on?
Man, everything, man. I've been, you know what I'm saying, working hard, too busy working hard. You know how it go.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for thank you for being focused. Thank you for blessing us. We got a lot to talk about, man.
Yo,
Vic.
Vic.
What up?
Good, my guy.
My guy, Siraj, what's good?
That's it, man. You did your thing again. Thing again, bro. Like, this is we excited. I'm ready for this interview. I was ready for it the moment we talked about it. I was like, yo, let's get it. And shit and stuff kept happening. No family stuff happened, but we here now. Let's rock this out, man. What's good?
Man, everything is everything, man. Hella excited about this album. I mean, at first I was gonna keep it to myself, man. That was how self-healing that it was for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially a few tracks on there definitely helped me heal through a lot of different things over the years. Been working on this album for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? While I was working on the other psychological cheat sheets, this was getting worked on, and man, you know what I'm saying? I definitely was gonna keep it to myself, but I'm glad I shared it because, you know, you never know what music can do to another person's life, you know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing.
Man, the beauty of it is just that, you know, with an artist of your caliber, the way that you write, a lot of your music has been like a confession almost, you know what I'm saying? And for a lot of us, you know, we catch a bar or two and it makes the world a difference to feel and to know that we're going through a similar experience, or you've gone through a similar experience and you're speaking from it firsthand, you know what I mean? And the way that you're able to deliver it it's grabbing, bro. It's attention grabbing. It's sit down, it's listen to me kick it with you. And we appreciate the big homie approach on a lot of your records, you know what I mean? So, you know, we definitely wanna get into that and speak on that. But yo, man, listen, it's been since Legend Laws of Power. You know, since then we got Brainstem Factory, we got another Spencer for Hire, we got Still Here, we got Mudslide, we got a lot of work.
Definitely got a lot of work. And when I get that bit, like all your joints you put, I like them because they got alter egos in all of them. And everybody got alter ego and everything. Everybody got one. And that's why every joint I hear from you, I get the ill alter ego. Like, okay, this is him feeling this way, this is him feeling that, this is him feeling a certain way. But the last one you came out with, knowing that now, is like you put, like you say, you put more like you let people know, all right, this is me. You know what I'm saying? People know who you are, for don't know what you put out, but now they know like, okay, damn, he do have a side like this, do have a side like that. Oh shit, he did go some bullshit. He didn't go bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what made this one that album dope right here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I wanted to display some different type of meals this year. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear Still Here, you get like the lyrical Vic Spencer. You get more the punch. You know what I'm saying? Like I Hate You rappers type vibes. And then Mudslide, you got the more fun Vic Spencer, where he's having fun, enjoying making records, enjoying making music. You know what I'm saying? Being funny, being this comedic guy. You know what I'm saying? And then you get Psychological Cheat Sheet 3, which shows you more vulnerability Vic Spencer, more personal Vic Spencer. Still on that edge of both previous albums, funny, witty, but not much lyrical, not much funny, more personal, more serious, more impactful.
I'm gonna give it to you from our perspective. Going back to Brainstem Factory, collectively, we felt like this was your 444. Like this is the album that is a special invite. It's one night only. It's at Nipsey's. You know what I'm saying? It's very intimate, and this is a live band, and this is one mic, one band, Vic Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Doing him. So that's what Brainstem Factory feels like to us.
Yes.
Spencer for Hire. That's the next chapter in the series. You know what I'm saying? That's the superhero. That's our Black Caesar. You know what I mean? That's our superhero right there. Right. Now, Still Here, I came away from Still Here like, yo, my man's been a little clean lately. You know what I mean? Last few albums, it's been real cleaned up. You know, I get one night we got Suit and Tie, and the next night we got the superhero, but he been clean for a while, man. And then we get Mudslide, and I'm like, ha ha! That's Vic is back. Dirty ass, fuck you niggas is back.
Fucking, I don't give a fuck. Like my favorite shit on there, and I'm keeping her. I play this shit every time I go to work Sunday night, get ready for the whole entire week. It's Ill McNasty. I be feeling like I play this doing like people feel like doing some nasty fucked up shit, but they know they can't do. But they do and not get caught. It's a bunch of Ill McNasty motherfuckers out there, and I don't want them. I ain't gonna lie. But Ill McNasty is my shit. Like that's my up. Get ready for bullshit. Ill McNasty. Damn. And I'm ready. Cause he like word.
I'm not gonna front. I was waiting for this. I think we had you on with part 2, and we talked, and you was kind of hinting at it. I'm not sure, but this right here, and like I said, you always hit the old school groovy beats with it, and then just came over with the lyrics. I was like, oh man, once again, this is what I've been waiting for. And you have Stone Construction Worker. Woo. Hell is overrated.
Man, we gotta get into that, son.
And then the one that did it for me, when you hit him with the oh no, my flow is so cold. I say, oh shit. That was a punch you in your face beat right there. I was like, I was like, oh man. Yeah. So
yeah.
Only ignorance wins. Man,
that's
crazy.
Yo. So wait. Hold on, y'all.
Go ahead, man.
Yo, y'all know I put the album on. I'm usually always in the car for the first round. I put the albums on, I put the phone down, I let it rock, right? Yo, I kept playing that joint over because I thought I kept missing something because of the beat change. Because the way that he came in was so crazy, and I was just like, yo, hold on. Run that back. It was one of the tracks I got stuck on and I couldn't get through the rest of the listen. Yo, can you walk us through the energy on that one, fam?
Please do.
Only ignorance wins, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Only ignorance wins is a track that's collective. The beats are collectively been in the vault for like 3 years, bro. I can't even flex with y'all. Like August for 9 been he sends me rapid beats like crazy, and I accumulated all of these beats. And then one day while I was working on part 3, I was like, man, I'm gonna take a beat that he gave me 3 years ago. I'm gonna take a beat that he gave me 4 years ago. I'm gonna take a beat that he gave me 2 years ago. I'm gonna take a beat that he gave me a year ago, and maybe I'm gonna take a beat that he gave me 6 months ago, and put them all together. Now the only difference, the BPMs was fast on these specific beats. Mm-hmm. So that's what made me put all of them together. Because I know when listeners listening to a song, they automatically think that the beat was made like that. Nah, that was me curating all those beats, making sure which one floated better after the next. And then I wrote. You know what I'm saying? And that was crazy. And then if you listen to that song, the lyrics, in the second beat, I was like, man, went to the group home and it didn't exist. I actually parked my car where one of the group homes I used to live in is no longer there no more. It's multi-million-dollar houses right there. I just pulled my car over to the side and wrote at least 3 of those verses from them 5 beats right there.
All of the speed, let it begin. Spreading my ends in black shops, settling in. The world bad, keep pedaling, man. I gotta maintain the insane pain, side of propane stains. You know what time it is. Rhyming since a kid, did group home biz. Drove past and it didn't exist. Roll a blunt instead of shed a tear about it. In and out of houses, now I move around like a falcon.
Production with other artists. I've seen other artists on Twitter shout them out like, yo, dude, it's the truth. Yo, I wanna work with this dude. And I just see his popularity growing. So I want to give him a huge shout out, man, because I know being in this game ain't easy and you definitely getting your respect. Now, going off of the vibe of the internet and stuff like that, when Psychological Cheat Sheet 3 came out, there's something else I look for too. First couple of days, it's buzzing. Yo, shit is cool, shit is dope, blah, blah, blah. By the end of the 7th day, it's kind of light when the album first dropped. Not this one though. Yeah. This one was still, people were still tweeting about it. Like, yo, if you haven't, it gets to a point where online it's like, yo, get this now, get it now. And then like later on, it's like, yo, if you have it, you should be by now. And then there's another discussion that ends up happening after a couple of months, whereas, are you still rocking this album? It's always in that rotation. And right now, this album is still in the, if you have it by now, you should, because. Yeah. So I want to acknowledge that the online streets, because I'm still connected to the real concrete, but the online streets, and I feel like that's where it really matters too, because that's where you're building your brand, that's where you're building your referrals and your word of mouth, and that's how we share music the way we used to share it back in the days when your cousin would come with this mixtape, or your uncle would leave his tape in the car and you snatch it from your uncle, whatever it might have been. Yeah. I see now that the Psychological Cheat Sheet series, I see it as a series now. Like I was looking at it like, here's a trilogy, which it is, but it feels like there's so much more to go. Is there more room for a 4 and a 5?
Part 4 is done, and part 5, I just picked all the beats for part 5.
Okay.
Part 4 is done. I finished part 4 a couple weeks ago.
What I want to know is, because I try to, I go in, bro, pause, but is there any I don't think there's any connections between 1, 2, and 3. So I'm questioning, is there any kind of connections?
No. Well, I put it like this. You're right. It's absolutely no connections. The only connection that it has is that it's me visualizing what it would look like if I really knew what was going on with me while I was in a psychiatric place. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Like when it was going on, I was so naive to what was going on. I didn't pay it no mind. But then when I stole my files and looked at it and read everything, it gave me so much more to talk about. So it's kind of like a collage of this file. For real. Like, Psychological Cheat Sheet is one of my very conceptual series.
The life you rappers live looks so hard. I stole the file so I could know myself. I call my phone just to yo myself.
You might say more conceptual than Spencer for Hire.
Yo, so again, asking, so I'm not assuming. what the fuck did it feel like to read your file?
It was one of those, more stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It was refreshing. It was more like it made me want to write a book in the beginning. Like when I got the files, this was when I first started college in like 2000. This is when I got the file.
Okay.
And you know, I started to write a book called The Seed, and it was basically about how I was growing up, but I wasn't growing up because of the water that was being nurtured to me. The seed, you know what I'm saying? You know how some seeds you plant, some of them grow fast, some of them have a stagnant in growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a stagnant in growth because of what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? But me being naive to it is what stagnated my growth. You know what I'm saying? So that was the book premise. Like, man, you know, people that really grew up, but they grew up on a slow turn, as opposed of, you know, getting all of the stuff that you would get from your parents and all of the nurturing you would get from family and stuff like that. I didn't have that. So I had to grow without that. And when I got it, I had, when it was time for me to raise a family and stuff like that, I was able to learn on my own, like through own experiences, through my friends' experiences. You know what I'm saying? And that came after everything said and done. You know what I'm saying? Everything after all of the group homes. So I had growing up to do after I was grown. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the premise was about. And it was going to be 14 people, including myself. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna write a book on people that had this specific type of stagnant growth. You know what I'm saying? But when I was writing this book, it was back, you know, this is 2000. We still had floppy disks then. You know what I'm saying? Or if you was in a home that had just bought a home computer, you know what I'm saying? I was saving my work on the hard drive. Not on no floppy disk, not on nothing, just the hard drive, because I knew that I was gonna be the only person using that computer. Then we caught a flood, and it kind of discouraged, and of course I lost everything. And it didn't discourage it, but it made me move on to putting it on music. You know what I'm saying? So that's where psychological cheat sheet comes from. I plan to create 14 psychological cheat sheets.
Wow. Okay, that's that. I may have to edit that part out. That's secret CIA information.
Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have to, because it'll fulfill what I was trying to do with the book. You know what I'm saying? It would definitely fulfill that, and it also just ties everything together with me being a ward of the state, me being in foster homes, me being in group homes. They got this thing called 14-day notice. It's like going AWOL from the Army. You leave for 14 days, then you automatically discharge from that group home. You know what I'm saying? Then they find something else for you. You know what I'm saying? Or they put you in like a YMCA or something like that. You damn near basically homeless. So that's why it's always 14 tracks on psychological cheat sheets.
That's the connection.
There's the connection.
That's the connection.
It's gonna be 14.
I knew it had to be just getting you in a space where I can ask. I knew that I would find, if there wasn't one, I would find one. There are 14 tracks on each one. Okay, cool. Yo, that's really deep, brother. That's
and then if
really,
you pay
really
attention
deep.
to the artwork,
what's crazy? Like you
first artwork.
Still getting the book.
My bad, Big Scoob. You go ahead, Big Scoob.
My bad. No, I was saying like you still getting the book. Like you getting a musical book. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You want the chapter 3 right now. You know what I'm saying? So the book get more interesting. So I definitely like that's different. That's different.
And if you Scoob, if you pay attention to the artwork of part 1, 2, and 3, you notice that on 1 it's just one of me. On part 2, it's 2 of me.
Now it's 3 of this one, right?
And in part 3 is 3 of me. Now I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Until the third one. Like I ain't started paying attention to that until the third one. That's out of my control. That's the creative director that does the artwork. That's him. putting on that spin.
Yo, that's dope.
That's dope.
I'm just not noticing it right now. So you say something about it, because like, let me see, you don't pay no attention. Like, all right, no, I was dope. And you get some music and everything. And now think about like, oh shit, all right, that's what you get in the.
I answer the question because I thought there was a connection. I really did. From each album, it was either my growth, you know what I mean, more mature. So that's the connection I thought was with the album.
But the thing that I did catch in the artwork, I did catch the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
Yeah,
I caught that.
Yeah, that was all the director. That was all the person that created the artwork's idea.
So to me, what that said to me on the artwork was facts. Like that's all that said. Facts. I don't speak no evil. I don't see no evil. You know what I'm saying? Straight facts in this album. So I did peep that. Yo, yeah. Now we got to go through our favorite joints, and this was extremely difficult for me. Damn, bro. Like now I'm in the hot seat because I got to pick one.
Wow.
Fuck, yo. I'm stuck between Murder League Baseball.
Wow.
And I'm stuck between that one and Hell is Overcrowded.
Wow.
One of the reasons why I'm leaning on Hell is Overcrowded, and I definitely got to get you to speak on that one, is because it reminds me of the old saying. You know what I mean? Like taking the high road. You know what I mean? Like you tell somebody, yo, fuck that. You know, take the high road, man. Hell is overcrowded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was that about from your perspective, though?
Well, I was when I was writing it, and I came across the bar. There's a lot of people that hate me and Hell Overcrowded. Or when I said, me and my niggas wear brilliant and my aunt mad about it, she gonna root for the devil and the hell is overcrowded. When I said that, I was like, yeah, this gotta
smoke out with my niggas. Such a great feeling. Being around a girl who really loves you is resilient. Me and my niggas wear brilliant and my aunt mad about it. She gon' root for the devil and hell is overcrowded. Scram.
Hold on. This is also the song where you was like, niggas is trying to diss me. Yeah, it's alright, niggas.
Yeah, that's Murder League Baseball.
Okay, and that's why I'm stuck between the two, because on Murder League Baseball, that's how I feel right now. Like, yo, for real, I could go punch a couple of people in the face, but you know what? I'm doing so well. It's like, it's alright, niggas. Y'all niggas is
alright. Right now, I'm getting focused, man. Yeah, I'm like that almost every single day, especially recently. You know what I'm saying? Psychological cheat sheet has been my punching bag, per se. Because, you know what I'm saying, certain rappers want to try to get under my skin and try to get me up out my...
Yeah, this is the sign. This is the sign that your website suck. How you call yourself an entrepreneur and got a sucky ass website? Let's do better. Let's be better. Okay, let's do better. But it's okay. Because with this sign comes a resolution. True Digital Marketing, we make fugly websites something beautiful. That's what we do. We specialize in that. We also specialize in SEO. I would tell you the acronym. It's no point because you're not going to remember it. But basically, if you Google something and you wonder like how they get their businesses at the top of the list, that's how. And we do it. Social media management, we handle it. And let's say you don't even have time to be working on your website on a monthly or daily or whatever basis. We got that too. We maintain all of that, whether daily, weekly, or monthly. Interested?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I can get, you know what I'm saying, get real acquainted with the brothers, you know what I'm saying?
So yo, we will break it down. Hell is Overcrowded.
Okay, yeah. So when Hell is Overcrowded is like when I was talking about how, you know, me and my niggas wear brilliant, that's a brand that my cousin has. And that specific cousin is my cousin through a guy that's basically married to my blood auntie. And
my blood auntie and this cousin got into it real bad. You know what I'm saying? And my auntie called me like, yeah, you gotta stop wearing his clothes. You gotta stop. I'm like, man, I ain't the one that got the problem with him. You know what I'm saying? So she hung up on me. You know what I'm saying? And our relationship has been on fire, in hell ever since. You know what I'm saying? And I like the little double entendre that I had, because it was like I had recently found out this, like, she gonna root for the devil and hell is overcrowded. That line is so profound because the root comes from underground. Hell is allegedly underground.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna root for the devil and hell is overcrowded.
I'm not even lying. When I heard that line, I kind of laughed. I said, that's some funny shit. But I see where you're coming from.
All of it. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And the root of all evil is from where? Right? So, yeah, son.
Yeah.
Okay. So
hell is overcrowded is one of those. It's definitely one of those, man. Yeah, man. I ain't got a punchline y'all to death. I can just give you the facts, the real, and still win.
So my three, that's one of my three. My second one is Murder League Baseball, especially because of that part of the bar when you was like, niggas been dissing me. Niggas, like, 'cause, you know, again, I can relate to that. And then I'm gonna go with number 3 is gonna be Pain Influence. Taraji, what's your top 3?
Of course, you know, hell's overcrowded, Stone Construction Worker, and the title can't come to my head right now, but you know the joint where he smacked him in the face with the, oh no, the flow was so cold.
Only ignorance wins. Yes, sir.
My nigga,
that's the third beat in there. Oh no, got records with oh no.
Do it for it, Vic. Kill it. Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's crazy to say, oh no, got records with oh no. That's
oh no.
That's wrong. Yeah, I was into that Busta Rhymes shit right there. That's that Busta Rhymes shit right there.
I say Vic, man. So this is my 3 right there.
What's your 3?
Okay.
This is the first time.
Oh no, got records with oh no. Vic really got this shit in the chokehold. Shorty's rock chrome hard, I roll the gold spokes. Scope out to block, your boy was dolo.
That's the first song I recorded, bro. That was the very first song I recorded for part 3.
That is
Strolling and bowling is dope.
Yeah, man.
Bowling is dope.
I have to say it was the first time we all agreed on two same songs.
Yeah, that.
Nah, but Snow Roach is crazy.
No, Roach is definitely crazy.
Shit, I was like, oh man.
And you know what means a lot to me as a fan, and what keeps us coming back is now you're at a point, Vic, where I like to say to people, if you expect anything more or anything less, then you're the fool, because now you're at a point where you've branded yourself, you've branded your music, and we should know what a Vic Spencer record sounds like. You made a comment on Twitter that I really respected, and I want to acknowledge this because I don't know why producers don't get the acknowledgement that they get, why they have to go through so much trouble to get the money that they owed for the work that they put in. And you had said Psychological Cheat Sheet is a Vic Spencer album. Everything else I've done this year has been collaboration albums.
Mm-hmm.
And I just respected that so much because to me, it was like you're sharing the stage, you're highlighting that this isn't my album. I'm partnering with this producer and we're making this album together. I wanted to, I'm gonna put the clap sounds in the back of the editing, bro. Because man, like everybody ain't showing that love, man. And it makes me think of older songs. It was from part 2. It was about It was about motherfuckers not wanting to show love.
Reciprocate the love.
Reciprocate the love. You see what I'm saying? So I truly enjoy seeing a person living out their raps, man, and just being about pushing the culture forward and evening out and bringing the attention and sharing the light. You know what I mean? There's just so many thirsty ass people, fucking artists that's like, look at me, look at what I done and what I did it to do it. And it's like, yo, give these people their props. Like, I'm tired of people not giving Conductor Williams their props. Versace, you know, the dudes that you've collaborated with also, like, you know, I need to. So I use my platform. We use our voice to say, yo, not only is the artist dope, but the producers are dope too. So hats off to you for saying that, acknowledging that, man.
Appreciate you, Reem. Man, also, I want to add to that, Reem, this whole year, I've dropped nothing but collaborative albums. Still Here is produced entirely by Dr. Mindbender, who's also my in-house engineer, who's responsible for everything else that dropped. You know what I'm saying? He's behind the boards for everything that's dropped. And Mudslide, produced entirely by Small Pro. You know what I'm saying? And then Psychological Cheat Sheet, of course, August for 9. And my 4th album, I'm dropping another album this year. You know what I'm saying?
The Christmas gifts?
Yes. Well, it might come. I mean, this is a Reem Supreme exclusive. Might come out next month. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's dope, man. And I wanted to close out by asking you, not really when the next project was coming, but I wanted to talk about your output. You know what I'm saying? The music that you put out, the features that you put out. Forgive my mind, not my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure of the name of the latest project from Flea Lord that's out, the collaborative project he got.
Ladies and Gentlemen.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what happened, right?
The song I'm on is called Recipes.
Let me tell you what happened. So, shout out to my team at True Digital. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my office, I'm working, and I truly believe that if you focus enough, if you into music enough, you become what you're listening to. You know what I mean? That's why, you know, if I'm in the gym, I'm listening to Conway. You know what I mean? I want to max out, listen to somebody who gonna push me, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Usually when I'm in the office, I'm on, you know, Smino or Flower Child. You know, shout out to them. I'm on something groovy, something vibe. And I was like, yo, I gotta get ready for this interview with Fan, man. And I know he's on this. I know he probably killed it. Yo, I put the first track on. I heard the first bass line. I heard him go, Ghost Dave. Shout out to Ghost Dave. Because when you see the episode, the beat that we talk on is a Ghost Dave beat. It's actually, it became conflicted.
Right.
We had it before it became conflicted. So I hear the first thing and I was like, wait, hold up. I can't. I'm not allowed to listen to no real shit like this in the office at this time. I can't do it. So I get in the car, I put it on in the car. It's crazy. Your joint come on, you know what I'm saying? The record is on and you're just splashing, bro. Just fucking splashing. So, you know, my question for you is it, have you come up with a schedule, you know what I'm saying, of being able to put out this much music at this quality? Because we're not getting mixtape shit. You know what I mean? We're not getting throwaway shit from you. You know what I mean? We're getting album quality every time, bro. And that shit takes time, bro. So are you under pressure? Is this easy? Like, what the fuck, man?
Right now I'm jogging.
What project are you, bro?
You jogging right now?
Right now I'm jogging, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting on like 12 unreleased albums. That's no cap. Serious. You know what I'm saying? And how I got there is, you know, because I go to the studio, you know, I used to go to the studio once a week. You know what I'm saying? I carve out like 5 songs. 9 times out of 10, those 5 songs are curated for like 3 albums. So if I do that, what, you know what I'm saying, 8 Sundays, I mean, whatever day I go to the studio, I have a complete album. You know what I'm saying? And now it gives me time to curate it, to sequence it, to make sure I got videos for it, the artwork, the mixing and mastering, the post-production. You know what I'm saying? It gives me time to spend time on that aspect, as opposed to what's now considered the easy shit to me is just creating the music. I feel like that's the easiest part since I got so much of it. So now I spend years, or maybe a year, but always more than a year, behind post-production, behind making sure the artwork is fine and make sure the sequencing is right. Like I'm doing all of that in the midst of behind the scenes while these albums are being done. So it makes me feel like I'm jogging, because I'm not doing the hard part, or what's considered the hard part, which is creating the music. I feel like anytime I put my pen to the pad or typing or listening to a beat, I'm putting my best foot forward. Everything that I record is getting put out. It's gonna have an outlet. I don't have no throwaway joints. I got some joints that I rapped over some other niggas' beats, and they didn't give me permission to rap over them. And they come from like beat tapes. So I got like songs like that I, you know what I'm saying, that I never put out. But anything outside of that, man, you know what I'm saying, everything is being used. So I just keep that edge. I keep that edge, and then I'm very organized. You know what I'm saying? So soon when I'm done recording the song, I already know where the song is going, because I've already compiled all of the beats for this specific album, especially if it's with a collaborative person. If it's with one producer, I done already got all of the beats I want to rap over already. Like, so it's just like, just get your right on, you know what I'm saying, bounce you a reference, and then put it in the file real quick. So it's just, it keeps me, having all of this work keeps me organized. So it just makes me feel like I'm jogging. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an easy task. Like, the album that I'm about to drop next month was done 3 years ago. No bullshit.
You know what's crazy? Like, that was my next question I was gonna ask you, but your answer is like, how many more joints you got locked up in the chamber? But based on your answer, you got, you got quite a few.
Double figures. I got definitely double figures. You know what I'm saying? Double figures. I'll tell y'all a project that I've been working on right now. Like, me and Conductor have been cooking. Nobody knows.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows that we've been cooking. I mean, he put it on Twitter like, man, we're gonna do a project. He did put that on Twitter. So, people know that much. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that I'm already 5 songs in. You know what I'm saying?
He's mastered his own style, and I'm really happy for that dude, man. He's definitely mastered his own style, man.
Word.
So that's a good look for you, man, because he got that mind-bending shit. You got that mind-bending shit.
And I'm gonna play something.
That's gonna be tight.
I want to put one person out there, bro. I mean, this person, me. Well, I think you would I think you would definitely freaking destroy it. If fucking you did a joint with Cooking Soul.
Ooh, okay.
I could see you fucking up a Cooking Soul track. Real talk. So I'm putting that there. People follow his name. Get to him, yo. I want to see you think I want him on Cooking Soul joint. I think he tear that shit up.
Fire. That's a good producer choice, Scoob.
Scoob, you got anything you want to close out with?
Nah, just that first it's been a minute, nigga. It's been a minute. I've been following you on Instagram, see you doing videos, how it may be. But it's been a minute, and I appreciate you coming through as always, Larry Day. Nothing, yo, when you coming to do a show in New York?
When I'm coming to do a show in New York, man, well, I'm working on that, man. That's one thing that I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna put the mic down and focus on me getting a tour. You know what I'm saying? Working on that, you know what I'm saying, and getting my passport and getting the fuck out of here, give me a tour overseas.
Listen, I feel like this. If you come to New York, bro, I'm sitting there hitting you right now. It's a spot called Stone Pizza and a spot called Cakes. Everything is infused, bro. I'll take you there. I'm taking my brother there. I went for my birthday. And fam, the shit is amazing. So if you do a joint in New York, bro, hit me definitely. I'm gonna take you to Stone Pizza and be on the Cakes. We gonna smoke, eat, we fucked up, trust me. You gonna love it, bro. Real shit.
Word.
Taraji, you got anything you want to close out with?
Oh man, look, it's he did it like this. They called him Cheesy Splash and Hoops, homie in baseball. He definitely knocked it out the park. The content is there, the music is there, man.
Yes.
Rock with Vic Spencer, man. You missing out if you ain't.
He said home run. He the hip hop Aaron Judge.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, mad love out there. Mad love. Get this album.
Absolutely. And keep your fingers and pray to Fly God and God pray to both that he decides to say, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and release this because we are huge fans of yours first. And word to the Sean Price tattoo on my arm. Yo, you have brought the fire every time, man. And you know, we appreciate the versatility, you know, to get a what was the one that you did with for 420?
No Sean Skimps.
Yes, no Sean Skimps. I still rock that. So that's the 420 annual record right there though. But you know, the fact is, man, is you continue to your journey carrying this torch, man, carrying this brand, and it's not watered down. You get what you get. You can battle, you know what I mean? You can tell a story. You got punchlines. You got real shit across the board, man. Definitely an all-star in my eyes. I appreciate every time that you rock with us, bro. Thank you, man. And that's real. And that's coming from the fan. That's coming from Kareem, the fan of hip hop. Like, yo, I get to talk to one of my favorite fucking MCs, bro. Like, how fucking dope is that, man? So, you know, again, bro, just thank you for being you, rocking with us, and we look forward to the next thing. And right now, we good. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I be looking at projects and when they drop, you know, whether it's the first quarter or the last quarter, so I know to expect, you know, the heavy hitters such as yourself to come out in this quarter, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, shout out to your old Drew, Willie the Kid, West Side Gun, you know what I mean? Everybody came out pretty heavy, you know, in the month of October and September, you know, pushing us into this fourth quarter. So, yo, man, if you decide to come out the dressing room and make your way down to the ring, and throw another motherfucking album out there to compete for the championship belt of the fourth quarter, we here for you, family.
Hey,
that's what my
next goes. album with Stu Bangers, man. So I hope I can, you know what I'm saying? All Beats by Stu Bangers is gonna have me on my real mad mean Vic Spencer shit, man.
Vic, will there be a West Side Vic project?
Man, I would hope so. I would love it. You know what I'm saying? As much as people, a lot of people have asked me that, and you know, I would love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't say the answer, but you know,
that's the first thing that popped into my head when I saw y'all two had the picture together. I was like, oh, there's about to be a West Side Vic project, and I wanted to ask you.
Man, I wish. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sky's the limit. That's why I just keep working and wait for the opportunity to cross me. And you know what I'm saying? I know that I played Only Ignorance Wins for West Side Gun, and he made me put it on repeat because he's like, oh, it's 5 beats to this? Play that over. You know what I'm saying? He was in the back of my car. He had told me to put that on repeat. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, you rather have these kind of connections with rappers as opposed to, you know, trying to see if I can get a feature and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather motherfucker come kick the shit, smoke some weed, talk the regular shit, do the regular shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Last time I was with him, we ain't talk about music. Feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Vibing. That's what you're supposed to do. Get the vibe going.
That's the relationship, man. Because when the opportunity comes, it'll be, you know what? This is perfect, man. Because, you know, I definitely believe in God's timing, man. And that's what's dope with music, when you don't try to force it because somebody's hot or because when you do it for just because, bro, it's just because. When you do it because, yo, it's the perfect beat, it's the perfect moment. God is usually involved in that, you know, in that situation. You know what I mean? Jay said one time, and I think it was in the Fade to Black movie. He said, you know, every so often he leave the door cracked so he could let God in when he's recording. I think that happens no matter if it's Jay-Z or anyone else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you're blessed to have the gift, not the talent, but when you're blessed to have the gift to pick up a pen and jot down some words that International Reign Supreme can feel, pause, that could change my thought, change how I feel. You know what I mean? One of my favorite joints right now is off of Laws of Power with Joe Freshgoods is on it, because you got perfect timing. You know what I mean? You finally got a chance to get a joint out there that would make sense, and man, that brother really encouraged me and motivated me, man, and yeah, I always look for that, so shout out to him. Yo, again, Vic, thank you so much for blessing us.
Hey, I was gonna see if y'all wanted me to play y'all when we done recording. I wanted y'all to hear a couple of these conductor joints. You know what I'm saying? I know we can't.
Wait, hold on. Taraji, close us out, fam, so we can get to that right now.
Yeah, look, man, bro. Look, man, it's the show that should have been happening, man, but it's here now. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 psychological cheat sheets, man. Look, the plate ain't even full yet. Man. Pick it up. We rocking with Vic Spencer. International Reign Supreme. Dice Game Scooby.
You already know.
The 3rd installment. The 3rd one.
Man.
Vic Spencer, man. It's a trilogy going on. Let's rock. We are International Reign Supreme Show.
There it is.
Look at the trophy. Look at the trophy.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Let them know.
Yes, sir.
Logical cheat sheet out right now. ToughConeRecords.com. You can get you one of these.
She one of those.
All right.